Welcome to your era of quiet authority, chosen one. They always described you the exact same way, did they not? You were always way too kind to them. You were far too forgiving for your own good. You were the one who stayed quiet just to keep the peace, while they took every single advantage of your bleeding heart. And because of that beautiful grace, they severely underestimated your power. They honestly thought your gentle nature meant you were completely weak. Funny how everyone pretended they did not see you coming. But right now, you absolutely need to stop. This is an urgent and highly divine interception. Heaven is stepping in because the window for your spiritual breakthrough is closing rapidly, and you cannot afford to miss this. Archangel Michael has personally routed this specific frequency to your screen today. This is absolutely not just some random internet algorithm. If you swipe away, you will single-handedly shut the door. You must stay completely locked on this message. The heavy attacks you have been facing recently are not normal at all. They are hard proof of something massive shifting behind the scenes. There is a very specific reason your spirit has been so restless lately. You feel a strange electricity in the air. They desperately want to see you fail again. Someone recently stepped into your personal, physical space. Maybe they entered your house with a fake smile. They expected to find you completely broken, hoping to feed off your exhaustion and validate their own miserable existence at your expense. Or maybe they just forced their way into your energy field. They came to you with a deeply hidden agenda. They smiled to your face while carrying sharp daggers in their mind. They wanted to see you struggling and drained. But they are completely panicking in this very moment. Your silence suddenly became a massive weapon that pushed them back, making them choke on their own toxic and malicious intentions. What they saw inside your space absolutely terrified them. They did not find a helpless and weeping victim. They felt a heavy, suffocating presence of divine protection. They could not understand the intense light radiating from your walls. They ran away from you in absolute fear. Do you want to know exactly what they saw behind your eyes when they tried to break you down one last time? There is a hidden mechanism buried inside this breakthrough. You will completely miss it if you do not stay. If you leave now, the blessing will still arrive, but you will not know how to keep it safe. You will leave your spiritual doors wide open, allowing the exact same demonic forces to return and steal your peace all over again. You must fiercely protect your sacred spiritual energy. Make a solid promise to your future self right this second. Do not let this vital message fade into the noise. Heaven is about to expose exactly what is happening today. A massive table of abundance is being prepared for you in their presence, and they are forced to watch you ascend to greatness. Those who plotted against you are watching everything crumble. Their entire world is turning to dust right before their eyes. Your ultimate victory is already written in solid stone. You need to take one slow and very real breath. Feel that strange tightness in your chest right now. Your intuition aggressively dragged you here because heaven is trying to hand you the specific key to unlock your generational wealth and power. That is not anxiety or random daily stress. That is your spirit detecting a massive shift in your current timeline. You did not click this video by accident at all. Do not dare to ignore this divine calling. The universe is aligning a massive collision of justice and truth to repay you for every single tear you shed in pure silence. They honestly thought betrayal would finally break you down. Instead, it activated a primal and dangerous level of spiritual power. They are terrified because they can no longer manipulate you. They absolutely cannot access your pure energy anymore. Your aura has become completely impenetrable to their lies, serving as a blinding mirror that forces them to look at their own darkness. They deeply hate you for shining so bright. But wait and listen closely to my next words. There is a fatal trap they are laying down right now. The absolute darkness does not ever give up easily. They are scrambling to find a brand new way inside your energy field. If you take your eyes off this screen today, you will strip yourself of the exact divine seal you need to recognize their next move. They desperately want to siphon your beautiful light. You must stay incredibly vigilant and spiritually awake. Let me tell you what happens when a chosen one wakes up. The entire spiritual realm aggressively shifts its heavy weight. The people who used to drain your energy feel uncomfortable around you because their demonic attachments cannot stand the pure fire radiating from your healed soul. They suddenly cannot even look you in the eyes anymore. Have you noticed how they avoid your steady gaze lately? That is their profound guilt screaming out loud. They already know their time is finally up. This is exactly why they regret coming to your house. Because the moment they crossed your sacred threshold, a fierce spiritual fire pushed them out. Do not ignore this divine warning today. Before you do anything else, take a deep, slow breath. You need to ground yourself right now. I know exactly how tired your physical body feels today. You have been carrying an invisible weight for a very long time. And every single morning when you wake up, that familiar heaviness is already sitting directly on your chest. You push through the pain. You smile politely for them. But inside, you are barely holding your spirit together. You have noticed a specific pattern lately. Certain people walk into your physical space, and the entire atmosphere immediately shifts. The air suddenly becomes incredibly thick and very hard to breathe. They wear very convincing masks. They speak with sweet words. They pretend to care about your life. But your body always knows the absolute truth. You feel a sudden drop in your energy the exact second they cross your threshold. Your stomach ties itself into knots, while your mind screams at you to run away. Stop thinking that you are paranoid. You are not going crazy. Your spiritual intuition is functioning perfectly. Have you been waking up at 3 in the morning with your mind racing uncontrollably? That is a massive sign of a chosen one. Your spirit is actively fighting off foreign energy while you are trying to sleep. When those specific individuals entered your house, they brought absolute chaos with them. Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary. It is the only place where you can rest. But they violated that peace today. They dragged their low vibrational attachments directly into your safe and quiet living room without any hesitation. You offered them genuine hospitality. You poured them drinks. You listened to their endless complaints. But they did not come to your house to connect with you. They came to quietly inspect your current reality. They wanted to see if the heavy storms they sent your way had finally managed to break your beautiful spirit. I need you to ask yourself an important question. Why do you always feel completely exhausted the second they walk out your front door? Why does your physical body feel so heavy? You feel like you just ran a marathon after spending merely 1 hour in their presence. There is a deep spiritual reason for this phenomenon. For years, you constantly blamed yourself. You thought you were just being antisocial. You apologized for feeling drained all the time. You forced yourself to attend their gatherings. You bent over backwards to accommodate their endless emotional demands, while quietly sacrificing your own mental health in the entire process. I need you to stop doing that today. The intense exhaustion you feel is not a medical condition. It is a severe energetic bleeding caused directly by their toxic presence. You are an empath who is finally learning how to build strong walls. And your newly established boundaries are making these energy vampires incredibly desperate. These people are completely hollow inside. They cannot generate their own spiritual light. They must constantly steal yours just to survive. When they sat on your couch, they were actively siphoning your precious life force. They threw out subtle insults disguised as jokes, waiting for you to react so they could feed on your pain. But something went terribly wrong for them this time. You did not react the way you used to. You did not break down. You sat there in complete silence. And your quiet authority absolutely terrified their dark and heavy attachments. They quickly realized they could no longer push your buttons or manipulate your pure emotions. That sudden silence in the room was not awkwardness. It was a literal spiritual war manifesting right in front of your eyes. Your high frequency was aggressively clashing with their demonic intentions. Your home essentially became a blazing furnace of divine truth, and they felt incredibly uncomfortable sitting in that holy fire. They gave you empty compliments about your life, but if you looked closely, their eyes were entirely cold. They were deeply envious of your spirit. They could not understand the peace you have managed to cultivate, despite everything they did to you. They regret coming over because they met a powerful warrior instead of a victim. This is the heavy burden of the chosen one. You feel every single lie hidden behind their plastic smiles. You can practically hear their malicious thoughts before they even speak a single word out loud. That extreme sensitivity is not a curse. It is an advanced spiritual radar designed to protect your divine destiny from thieves. Tap the like button right now as an act of solid agreement with what heaven just spoke to your heart. You need to physically anchor this validation into your current reality. Acknowledge that your feelings are completely justified and valid. The deep exhaustion you feel is the physical evidence of a victorious spiritual battle. But there is a deeper layer to this phenomenon today. I told you about your extreme physical exhaustion. It was a direct result of their toxic presence. But why did heaven allow them to stay for so long? You have asked yourself this painful question countless times in the dark, wondering why you had to endure so much deep manipulation. The answer is finally here. Look back at your past behavior right now. You used to apologize for things you never even did. You swallowed your own pride just to maintain a fragile peace. They called you a weak pushover. They mocked your gentle nature behind your back, laughing at how easily they could cross your personal boundaries without any consequences. You believed their vicious lies. You honestly thought your silence was a massive sign of weakness. Stop blaming yourself for the delays in your life. Your past silence was absolutely not a weakness at all. It was a highly advanced spiritual defense mechanism. God deliberately slowed you down to protect you from heavy rooms. He kept you completely quiet to prevent you from making permanent soul contracts with temporary and highly toxic people. You were being shielded. The extreme loneliness you felt was never a curse. It was a rigorous and very necessary divine isolation. You were placed in a strict spiritual quarantine. The universe had to separate you from the noisy crowd because your frequency was far too fragile and pure at that specific time. You needed a safe space. If you had stayed connected, they would have destroyed your blueprint. Think about the people who walked away from you. You cried when they stopped calling your phone. You felt entirely abandoned when they left you out. But they did not leave because you were not good enough. They were forcefully removed from your timeline by a protective hand because your shining light simply became too blinding for their attachments to handle. They had to run away. That long period of isolation was actually a sacred incubator. You thought you were rotting away in the dark room, but you were actually growing very deep spiritual roots. You were being rigorously trained to become a master of reality. Heaven had to completely break down your old empathic habits so you could learn how to stop bleeding out your energy to undeserving strangers. The training was brutal. Every single night you spent crying alone was a test. It was a crucible designed to forge your spirit. They wanted you to reach out and beg them, but you chose to stay in the painful silence instead. And every single time you chose to sit alone rather than sit at a toxic table, you literally leveled up your energetic frequency. You officially passed the test. Now, you can clearly see the profound purpose today. The rejection was not a punishment at all. It was the ultimate protection protocol activated just for you. You were safely hidden away from the world. Your silence was a thick cloak of invisibility that kept you completely safe until you were fully ready to step into your true power. You were a hidden weapon, and that is exactly why they are completely panicking. They remember the weak version of you from the past. They came back expecting to find that same vulnerable victim. But the person they met was a fierce, spiritual warrior. Your energy now demands absolute respect without a single word being spoken, proving that you became the very storm they tried to survive. They are terrified of you. Take a deep breath and let that truth settle. You are no longer the naive empath who begged. You have successfully graduated from the school of divine isolation. Your frequency is now calibrated to a massive level. The heavy doors that were slammed in your face were actually massive divine shields, protecting your future from those who wanted to destroy it. You are completely safe now. You have survived the heavy storm completely alone. You are the rare soul who walked through the fire. You came out shining brighter than anyone else. But you must understand the exact mechanics of their desperation. There is a very specific and incredibly dark reason why they are trying to re-enter your life at this exact moment in time. Listen closely to my words. They know something about your future today. The spiritual realm has already issued a massive decree. The dark forces are actively reading the heavenly signs. They are showing up because they are running out of time. They want to plant one last seed of doubt in your mind before your final upgrade arrives and locks them out for good. You must block their access. Do not let them make you question your journey. The season of painful waiting has officially ended today. You are stepping into a profound timeline of quiet authority, but there is a hidden agenda behind their recent visits. The universe is about to reveal the exact demonic strategy they are using against you, so you can finally crush their toxic influence. You must stay highly prepared. Listen carefully to what I am about to say next. You need to fully understand the deep mechanism behind their sudden return. They did not show up at your doorstep to apologize for their past mistakes. They did not text you out of the blue because they suddenly missed your beautiful friendship. They came back with a highly calculated agenda. Their motives are completely driven by dark and heavy attachments. They knocked on your door because they desperately needed to see if you had finally collapsed. The narcissistic entities operating inside them feed entirely on your misery and your pain. They were starving for your pure energy. They needed to validate their own toxic existence by watching you suffer, but they encountered a massive problem this time. They expected to find the old version of you weeping in a corner. They thought you would be begging for their toxic validation just like you did in the past. Instead, they walked straight into an impenetrable fortress of pure divine light. Your energy field immediately went to war with their demons. There are 3 specific reasons why they deeply regret stepping into your sacred space today. Number 1 is that your silence completely destroyed their carefully crafted script. They came prepared with subtle insults and manipulative mind games designed to trigger your emotions, but your quiet authority stripped them of all their false power instantly. You refused to play their toxic game anymore. You did not justify your life choices. You did not try to explain your current spiritual path to them. You just looked at them with an absolute knowing in your eyes, and that steady gaze made their skin crawl with deep discomfort. They realized they could no longer control your emotional responses. Number 2 is that your pure light acted as a blinding mirror for their hidden shame. When they sat in your peaceful living room, they were forcefully confronted with their own inner darkness. The high frequency of your healed soul highlighted every single lie they tell themselves on a daily basis. They felt incredibly dirty, sitting in the presence of your clean energy. They could not handle the intense heat of your spiritual fire. They started fidgeting and making weird excuses to leave your house as quickly as possible. Have you noticed how fast they retreated when they realized you were completely unbothered? Their demonic attachments were literally burning up in your holy presence. They had to escape to survive. You need to deeply analyze their subtle behaviors during that specific visit. Did you notice how they constantly tried to shift the conversation back to negative topics? They complained heavily about the world. They gossiped viciously about other people. They desperately tried to lower the vibration of your room because they absolutely cannot breathe in high frequencies. That is the exact mechanism of a spiritual parasite. When they fail to trigger you directly, they try to infect your environment with general negativity, but your divine aura acted like a powerful shield. Every toxic word they spoke simply fell to the floor and died. They watched their manipulation tactics fail miserably right before their very eyes. This complete failure terrified them to their very core. They have spent their entire lives successfully draining other empathic souls with these exact same evil methods. You were supposed to be an easy target for their dark agenda, but heaven stepped in and completely reprogrammed your spiritual DNA while they were busy underestimating your silent growth. This is exactly how a master of reality operates. You do not need to fight them with angry words or violent actions. Your mere existence is the ultimate rebellion against their dark kingdom. They wanted to drag you back down to their low level of existence, but your frequency simply rejected their access completely. You are heavily guarded now. And this brings us to the most crucial realization of your entire journey. They are walking away from your house right now with a deep sense of dread. They finally understand that they have lost their favorite supply of pure energy forever. They know that heaven has placed a massive protective wall around your life that they can never penetrate again. You are the cycle breaker of your entire bloodline. The generational curses that kept your family in heavy bondage are breaking right now because you chose to stand your ground. They thought they were just visiting an old friend, but they actually walked into a divine courtroom where their toxic behavior was finally judged and permanently condemned. You must never doubt your spiritual intuition again. When you feel that sudden drop in energy around certain individuals, it is the universe warning you of a hidden enemy. Do not force yourself to smile through their gross manipulation. You owe them absolutely nothing. Your only duty is to fiercely protect the sacred timeline you are stepping into today. I will reveal the third and most shocking reason they regret crossing your path in just a moment. But right now you need to establish a firm physical anchor for this divine truth. You need to officially accept this spiritual upgrade. Type 111 down in the comments to claim this alignment. Let the universe know you are fully awake. But there is a deeper layer to this phenomenon. I told you I would reveal the third reason they regret coming over. Number 3 is the terrifying boomerang of karma. When they looked into your eyes, they saw their own destruction reflecting back at them. They felt the heavy weight of every single lie they ever told you. Your pure light exposed their hidden debts. They built their entire fake kingdom on top of your silent suffering. They stole your brilliant ideas and claimed your beautiful light as their own. You gave them your heart. You offered them your endless patience. But they took your precious energy and threw it directly into the mud. Now the universe is demanding a full repayment from their accounts. This is exactly how the divine protection mechanism works today. Every single curse they whispered behind your back was captured by your spiritual shield. Your aura acted like a massive mirror instead of a soft sponge. It took their malicious intentions, multiplied them heavily, and sent them right back to their front door. They are facing extreme chaos now. They are experiencing massive losses in their personal lives right now. Their finances are suddenly drying up without any logical explanation. Their fake relationships are completely crumbling to the ground. And the most terrifying part for them is that they know exactly why it is happening. They know. They touched a highly anointed, chosen one. Your spiritual aura is no longer a dumping ground for their toxic waste. It has transformed into a blazing wall of absolute divine fire. They thought they could just discard you when they were done playing games. They firmly believed they could simply walk back into your life whenever they felt hungry again. But heaven permanently changed the locks on your doors. You did not even have to lift a single physical finger against them. You did not plot any dark revenge. You did not shout or scream at them. That is the true terrifying power of your quiet authority. The universe fights all of your heavy battles while you simply rest in peace. Your total silence became the loudest weapon in the entire room. When they sat comfortably in your living room, they felt entirely suffocated. They felt the overwhelming presence of your unseen spiritual army. They finally realized you were never actually alone during those long and painful nights. Massive forces of light were standing guard at your doors. They unknowingly walked straight into a holy ambush in your house. The spiritual atmosphere around you is heavily militarized today. It is strictly designed to protect your divine timeline from any further contamination. The narcissists and the manipulators are being aggressively pushed out of your orbit. Heaven is conducting a massive purge in your life right now. Every single toxic root is being pulled from your soil. This powerful purge is exactly why you are seeing so many physical signs. You are noticing repeating angel numbers everywhere you look today. You see 111 and 777 on license plates and clocks. Do not ever dismiss these clear markers as random coincidences. They are the physical receipts of your massive spiritual victory. Your physical body is also giving you undeniable signals of this upgrade. You feel sudden cold chills running down your spine for no reason. You hear a high-pitched ringing in your ears during moments of deep silence. You are currently downloading massive amounts of divine data from the universe. Your nervous system is being rigorously rewired right now. This intensive upgrade is absolutely necessary for your next chapter. You must be spiritually equipped to handle the heavy wealth coming your way. Your physical vessel needed to be completely cleansed of their lingering toxic residue. The universe is forcefully making room for your ultimate blessing. You are being prepared for a massive kingdom-level elevation. Every single tear you shed in private has been carefully collected by heaven. God is turning your past pain into an impenetrable armor of light. The people who tried to bury you alive did not realize you were a powerful seed. You grew deep roots in the dark dirt, and now you are blooming with a fierce authority that commands total respect. You are the true master of your reality today. Your energy alone dictates the entire frequency of any room you enter. You no longer shrink yourself to make small-minded people feel comfortable. You stand tall in your divine truth. The era of playing small is officially over for you. The universe is handing you the crown you rightfully earned, but you must remain incredibly vigilant in this new season. The purge is almost complete, but the final test is rapidly approaching your doorstep. The darkness is highly desperate to steal your crown before you can fully put it on. I need you to pay extremely close attention to the next signs. You cannot afford to fail this final exam. There is a deeper layer to this phenomenon that you must understand. The divine wealth transfer is officially locking onto your coordinates. But before you celebrate your victory, there is a fatal trap waiting in the shadows. I am going to reveal exactly how the enemy plans to sabotage your final steps. Take a deep breath and listen closely. But before you celebrate, there is a fatal trap waiting in the shadows. Many chosen ones fall for this illusion right before their breakthrough. The darkness knows you have leveled up today. They cannot touch your spirit directly anymore. So they are setting up a very clever ambush, designed to make you drop your crown right at the finish line. I will reveal this trap at the end of these signs. You must listen to every single word. You are stepping into the timeline of pure dominance right now. The universe is sending you clear physical markers. Number 1, is that you are experiencing a sudden and total loss of fear regarding your future. The heavy anxiety has completely vanished into thin air. You no longer worry about how the bills will be paid. You just know that you are fully provided for. You wake up with an unexplainable peace in your heart. You feel like a massive, heavy blanket has been lifted off your physical body, while the rest of the world remains in complete chaos. People around you are stressing heavily, but you are sitting in absolute silence. Your nervous system has successfully switched from pure survival mode to kingdom creation mode. Number 2 is that strangers are suddenly drawn to your energy in very weird ways. People you have never met before are stopping you in public just to tell you how bright you shine. Animals and small children are constantly staring at you. They can physically see the bright angelic army walking right behind you today. But toxic people cannot even look you in the eyes anymore. Your high frequency acts like a blinding light that rapidly exposes all their hidden demons and nasty intentions before they can even speak a word to you. They quickly scatter when you enter the room. Your pure aura is literally burning their low vibrational attachments. You hold the ultimate authority now. Number 3 is that you are having incredibly vivid and prophetic dreams every single night. The universe is no longer speaking to you in subtle hints or very small and quiet whispers. Heaven is downloading massive blueprints directly into your subconscious mind. You are waking up with brilliant ideas for creating generational wealth. These are not just random dreams created by your daily stress. God is showing you the exact rooms you are about to walk into very soon, and you are seeing yourself standing in positions of massive power and divine influence. Your spirit is actively practicing for your dominant role. Number 4 is that your physical space is violently rejecting anything that does not match your new vibration. Appliances might be breaking down around your house for absolutely no logical reason. Your phone might glitch when certain toxic people try to text you today. The energy field around you is incredibly strong. It disrupts lower frequencies completely. You are watching old friendships suddenly end without any dramatic fights. They just fade away quickly because they can no longer exist in your high timeline. Heaven is aggressively clearing the path for your divine kingdom connections to finally enter your life without any toxic blockages. Your isolated season is permanently ending. Your royal court is finally being assembled. Number 5 is that you feel a sudden and primal urge to fiercely protect your peace at all costs. In the past, you would have felt guilty for ignoring a phone call or saying no to a small favor. Now, you block their numbers without a single second of hesitation. You protect your energy field like a highly trained spiritual warrior. You have finally realized that your divine energy is your most valuable currency. You absolutely refuse to spend it on people who only want to drain your accounts. This ruthless boundary setting is the ultimate proof that your entire spiritual operating system has been permanently upgraded by divine forces. You are now the master of your own reality. You sit firmly on the throne of your life. But here is the fatal trap I warned you about earlier. Right as you step into this massive power, the enemy will send a very familiar counterfeit. An old toxic ex or a fake friend from your past will suddenly reach out to you. They will send a sweet text right when your real blessing is standing at the front door. This is the final and most crucial test from the universe. They want to see if you will open the door for familiar pain or wait for your divine promise. Do not reply to that demonic message under any circumstances today. The sudden reappearance of your past is simply an illusion. It is a spiritual trick designed to distract you from your massive upgrade. You must completely ignore their desperate cries. You have leveled up, and your pure silence is the only answer they deserve to hear from a true master of reality. Now it is time to reveal the ultimate truth you have been waiting for. You asked what terrified them so deeply when they entered your house. They expected to find a weak and broken victim crying in the dark corners of the room. But you must realize that their demonic attachments possess dark, spiritual eyes that you cannot easily see with your normal human vision. And when they looked into your sacred space, they saw the blinding light of your newly forged aura. They saw a massive angelic army standing fiercely behind your shoulders. The room was completely filled with an overwhelming divine fire that literally burned their toxic intentions to ashes. They did not just see a healed person sitting quietly on a couch. They saw a terrifying warrior of light who had successfully mastered the dark storms. Your silence was absolutely deafening to their ears. They realized in that exact split second that they had lost you forever. Your frequency was so incredibly high that it pushed them physically backward toward the front door. They simply could not breathe in the holy atmosphere of your living room because your incredibly high frequency acted as a physical barrier against their lies. The heavy curses they tried to bring inside bounced right off your impenetrable energy shield. They ran away in absolute fear. Can you finally feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That electric pull in your chest is the frequency of absolute victory. The waiting season is officially over. The painful and dry desert you walked through completely alone has suddenly burst into a glorious oasis of divine favor that will sustain you forever. Every single closed door is being violently blown off its hinges right now. You have won the ultimate spiritual war. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood by toxic people. The heavy crucible of your past pain has forged you into the untouchable master of your reality. From this exact moment on, your pure energy demands total respect without a single word being spoken. The generational wealth you were promised is flowing effortlessly into your new timeline. You are literally glowing with pure power. Everything you touched in the dark is now turning into solid gold in the light. The spiritual bank accounts that were kept hidden from you are being unlocked today. You paid the heavy price with your tears and your complete isolation. Now, the universe is handing you the limitless black card of divine favor, ensuring you will never have to beg for crumbs from empty tables ever again in your life. Heaven is pouring out an unprecedented level of abundance over your life today. Your enemies are completely locked out of this glorious chapter, and they are forcefully commanded by heaven to witness your ultimate rise to power. They can only watch from a very far distance as you ascend to your rightful throne. The universe has prepared a massive table for you right in their presence. Drink this absolute triumph into your soul right now. You earned every single piece of it. Take a moment to look back at the person you used to be last year. That fearful version of you is completely gone. A fierce king emerged from those ashes. You survived the worst betrayals imaginable while keeping your heart pure. You walked through the dark valley of shadows and came out holding the absolute light. You are untouchable and permanently protected. The pitch-black darkness has officially retreated behind you forever. The dawn of your new era is shining its brightest rays directly onto your spiritual crown. Your physical body is vibrating with the pure frequency of a chosen one who has fully awakened. Do not let anyone ever make you doubt your magnificent power again. You are a weapon of light, wrapped in human skin. You must understand that the darkness will try one last time to steal this high vibration. When this message ends, the enemy wants you to just walk away and forget everything you heard. They desperately want you to leave your spiritual doors unlocked tonight. But you cannot let this glorious frequency slip through your fingers. You must actively partner with heaven to lock this energy in securely. You need to build an immediate physical barricade around your new timeline. Your spirit is currently overflowing with a massive amount of divine power. But you must understand that this massive spiritual energy desperately needs a firm physical anchor to stay permanently grounded in your current waking reality. If you do not seal this blessing right now, The Matrix will try to pull you back into survival mode. You must claim your kingdom authority with a firm and decisive action today. God is watching your response in this exact second. The angels are standing by to execute your final orders. You have done the hard inner work. You survived the brutal storms completely alone. Now you must finalize the spiritual contract and officially accept your grand inheritance. Prepare your heart and your hands to seal this magnificent reality forever. The final step is crucial. To lock in this glorious frequency, you must take physical action right now. Your spirit has just received a massive download of divine authority, but you cannot walk away in silence. If you leave this page without claiming your blessing, the enemy will try to steal the seed before it takes root in your physical reality. You must fiercely claim it today. Type the word Amen down in the comments to permanently seal this powerful reality. Let that simple word serve as a heavy signature on your contract with heaven. When you type that word, you are publicly declaring that you fully accept your role as the master of your reality. You are putting the dark kingdom on notice. They cannot touch you anymore. Your typed response is a powerful physical anchor in the earthly realm. It tells the universe that your hands are wide open. You are completely ready to receive the generational wealth assigned to your bloodline. Do not hesitate for a single second. The universe rewards bold and decisive actions from a chosen one who truly knows their immense worth and refuses to settle for less. Secure your absolute victory right now. After you type your divine decree, you need to establish a permanent receiving station. Hit the subscribe button right now to build a massive energy shield around your life. Subscribing to this channel aligns your spirit with a continuous flow of divine truth. It provides aggressive protection against narcissistic forces while you navigate your daily challenges in a world that constantly tries to drain your energy. You need this armor now. You cannot afford to walk this heavy path completely unprotected anymore. By joining this sacred community, you are linking arms with a powerful spiritual army. The enemy relies heavily on your isolation to attack your mind when you are tired. But when you anchor yourself here, their toxic weapons become completely useless against your fortified aura because you are surrounded by a massive wall of shared light. You are never walking alone again. Now I need you to do something incredibly important for your own spiritual multiplication. Do not keep this immense blessing to yourself. This fiery message has reignited the powerful faith inside your soul today. There is a broken soul out there bleeding in the dark of despair right now. They are desperately searching for a guiding light, and your simple action of sharing this message could literally save them from making a terrible mistake. You must be their beacon. They are crying out to heaven for a sign that they are not going crazy. Share this exact video with someone who needs to hear this truth today. Sowing the seed of hope into someone else's life is the absolute fastest way to multiply the divine blessing for yourself in the future. You are a weapon of light. Your bright light is meant to guide others out of the maze. When you share this urgent message, you activate a powerful law of divine reciprocity. The universe sees your generous spirit immediately. It opens the heavy floodgates of abundance over your own house without any delay. Do not hoard the spiritual medicine that healed your deep wounds today. Send it to a friend who is silently battling the exact same toxic manipulation so they can also break free from their heavy chains. Help them find their peace. Step fully into your era of quiet authority right now. You are the ultimate cycle breaker of your entire family tree. You survived the brutal storms alone. You did this so that future generations will never have to face that horrible darkness again when they walk through their own challenging seasons. The heavy crown has finally been placed on your royal head. Walk with your head held incredibly high today. Let your profound silence continue to terrify those who plot against your peace. Let your pure light completely blind the enemies who tried to curse your beautiful destiny. The painful waiting season is officially over for you. Your table is fully prepared in the presence of your enemies, and the universe is fiercely guarding your sacred front door right now. They can never enter again. You are permanently safe here. You have finally graduated from the painful school of divine isolation. You have passed the most difficult tests that heaven could ever throw at a human soul. The spiritual realm honors your deep resilience today. You never gave up when the nights were unbearably cold. You held onto your pure faith when absolutely everything around you was burning to the ground, proving that your spirit is truly unbreakable. You earned this massive victory. And because of that incredible loyalty to the light, your reward will be absolutely staggering. The people who doubted your vision will be forced to witness your majestic rise. They will watch you build a massive kingdom from the ashes they left behind. Your massive success is the ultimate revenge against their dark intentions, and you will achieve all of it in complete and total peace. You do not have to fight them. God is fighting for you. Remember this undeniable truth whenever the shadows try to whisper lies into your mind again. You are completely untouchable. You are a rare anomaly in a world full of easily manipulated followers. You listen to the quiet voice of truth while the rest of the world drowns in toxic noise and endless chaos every single day. Stand firm in your massive power today. Claim your rightful throne forever. Tap the like button like a sharp sword cutting through your heavy chains. Let every single physical interaction with this message be a loud declaration of your absolute freedom. You are a heavily chosen one. You are deeply loved by the Almighty Creator, and you are permanently protected by a fierce army of angels who will never leave your side. Your spiritual armor is completely impenetrable. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. Go out into the world today and completely dominate your reality. Do not ever shrink yourself for anyone ever again. You hold the master key to your own magnificent future. Type your amen, hit subscribe, and share this divine light with the broken world. Your profound spiritual assignment has just begun, and the heavens are actively rejoicing as you step into your ultimate power today. May heaven bless your journey with unshakable peace.